Good morning. Oh, let's see. Can you hear me now? Good morning. Here's a train. So, happy Monday. Good morning. So, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear the train this morning. The train is a few miles away, and I think it's kind of cool that, it goes by multiple times a day, every day. And just occasionally, it's like when the conditions are right, we can hear the train. It's weird. Apparently the conditions are right this morning. I can hear the train. I don't know if you can, because we've been having audio issues. I'm so very sorry about the last video that apparently was awful. But I don't always have time to really sit down and edit these videos, and actually get a little lazy. I probably could sit down and videos don't take that much to edit. And I didn't. That one I just uploaded and said, here you go. Well, apparently y'all couldn't hear me, so I'm so sorry. For whatever reason, my phone, the audio just does this. Sometimes, but sometimes it's good. And I can't afford to get a camera, a nice camera to record. I can't afford that yet. Maybe someday. But for right now, I will do my best to edit this in case the audio is funky. I did some updates on my phone, and I did what was recommended to fix this issue. So hopefully it's fixed. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. It's very annoying because phones are expensive, and I shouldn't have this issue. So I apologize. And I will make sure from now on to verify that the audio is, that you can hear me. Otherwise, I'll have to turn my phone around and record from that way, which is fine. I can do that, but it just stinks for me because I don't even know if I'm in frame. My luck, I'd probably record the whole thing and that my head would be cut off the whole time or something like that, So, I will do my best. The technology is not my wheelhouse at all. I'm good with all this non-technology stuff, so that's probably why my blog and YouTube and stuff, I've been doing it for a bajillion years and it's not gone anywhere because I'm just terrible at the technology part and consistency, but Anyway, okay, that out of the way. It is already I can't believe it's already May 23rd. Another birthday this week. It's my husband's birthday this week. How? May has just been the fastest month ever. So fast. We are so busy getting stuff in the garden and so busy with end of school year. I don't really have end of school year, but our daughter had her dance recital this past weekend, and we're doing dog training for the fair, and just real life. It's busy. I always laugh because I'm like, when after this, it'll slow down. I'll be able to take a break. I'll be able to catch my breath, and then something else comes up. You never get a chance to, right? Especially as a parent. So, let's see. So Apple is really, her production has increased, and I've been able to cut her off of a lot of grain because the grass is coming in, and it's not. Unfortunately, how we are set up, we don't have the best for rotational grazing, so she doesn't get a ton, but it's enough. And I do put her out on a. I have a halter and a lead line and have her attached to this what do you call it, a tire. It's a filled tire. Anyway, so she can eat out in the yard and stuff like that. But her production is definitely increased. Yesterday I probably had close to 3.5 gallons, but well, I should say that, well, 3.25. I like topped every jar off, like level. This will be fun to take care of when it's ready, but so that's awesome to reduce grain. Yay, with feed costs. Lincoln, go away. Go on. Yes, I know, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, reduce feed costs because now we have 150 chicks in here. You guys, I'm sure you can't hear that, but lots of baby chicks now. We got our second batch of chicks, so pretty soon, hopefully this week. Temperatures have been, I'm back into my cold weather gear. Well, not completely. I don't have my bibs on or anything. On my winter coat. I have Mike's coat on. But we had like minimal frost last night, but it's been getting cold at night. Sorry, Lincoln's bumping my stand. Made me crooked. Anyway, but anyway, so I would like to put the first batch of 75 out in the chicken tractor. It would be nice to get them out like this week, but it's a little chilly and they're not quite fully feathered, so I don't think that's going to happen. We're probably going to have to move them though into a different area because they're getting too big for the brooders. So that's one thing we kind of expected would happen for the first batch, at least, that we'd have a little like issue with weather and getting them out into the tractors. Anyway, so that's just on the whole line of feed costs, reducing feed costs. The faster we can get them out there, the faster our feed costs can go down. We also are fermenting our layer feed. That helps it go farther. We are experimenting, and so far, it looks like we're on track to be about saving about half of a bag to a full bag, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you add it up, every little bit counts, right? So if we ferment it, we get about half a bag to a full bag more feed. So yeah, that's good. And like I said, she's needing less to keep her condition. She's actually probably getting a little fat, a little chunky. But she's also pregnant, so I want to make sure she keeps decent condition. But we'll be drying her off. Lincoln, go away. You are very needy this morning. I watch him like eat horse poop while I do this, so he wants to lick my face. And I say, oh heck no. He's just a licker, and that drives me crazy. So we're going to be drying her off shortly in another month and a half to 2 months, and then she'll be completely off grain. So any little bit helps. Oh, the grain prices. Everyone who's got animals knows grain prices are awful. Yeah, so then what else we are doing, let's see, like I said, we've been working on the garden, got everything in the greenhouse, which is so cool, planted in the ground. So it's like greenhouse, hoop house, high tunnel, all that. The lines, between what is so gray. Technically, it's not a greenhouse right now because it's not heated, but it can be heated. So I think it's technically a high tunnel. I don't know. Does it matter? No. I will use the words interchangeably, and someone will be annoyed, and I don't care. Because I don't have the time to make sure I'm saying it right. Anyway, so I'm planted in the ground. Oops. 1 second. Alright, so in my high tunnel, I planted tomatoes, peppers, 80 tomatoes, 83 peppers, and I can't remember, I think it's 20-some cucumbers. I don't have all the cucumbers in. I got early ones, and then I think today I'll get the rest of the cucumbers in. But it is so cool how fast they are growing and how strong they are. Sometimes when you put them outside, or when you put them in your regular garden, it takes them a while. Like they stay that size for a while until the ground warms up because they like the warm weather. It's normal, but these are just like, it's just so neat. They're growing so fast, and their stems are so strong. Super excited. So I have to get my um, clips ordered this week and get them strung up so I can start training them up the vine because I mean, some of them are good 10, 12 more inches. They're really big for Wisconsin. You know, they're really doing well. Yeah, super excited about that. But then we're also doing some harvest or foraging. So this past winter, I had some friends get together and we did kind of a little mini class on herbalism and stuff like, and tinctures, and we did an echinacea tincture, or got it going and learned how to do that. So now I have an echinacea tincture. It's gone through its soaking, should know the word, right? Stage, and so that's all ready to go. But I got some dandelion tincture going, dandelion root, and last night I dried nettle. So I'm going to work on doing a lot of dehydrating of good medicinal herbs so I have them ready. I won't necessarily be making things out of them quite yet, or I'm I'm not worried about like doing stuff with them. I just want to have them dried and ready to go so that then when I have time, but that I'm able to. And my kids like really want to try eating nettle. Nettle is one of like the best things that grow. It's so good for you. So tonight we're gonna have some nettle leaf, kind of like greens, cooked greens. They're really excited to try that. So we've been doing that, and I have a bunch of medicinal herbs that I grew, that I started, that I will be harvesting eventually. Those I won't, excuse me, those itches. Those I won't necessarily harvest right away, but there's a lot of it, you have to harvest the roots and stuff, so that'll be probably towards the fall. But there's a lot of stuff that grows wild that I will be harvesting. My parents have 70 acres, and they have a lot of like mullein and what was one? Soapwort? I learned about soapwort. It's pretty cool. I'm new to this, but it's exciting. I'll be starting small, but I think it's just cool to have that knowledge and the ability to produce not necessarily 100% your own medicine, but things that work just as well as some medicines, or help you avoid being on some medicines, or help you get healthier, or live your best life. So I just think it's cool getting it from nature. Of course, doing my best to keep it. Well, we don't spray anything here, pesticides or anything like that, but we do. We are surrounded by croplands, so we have a bunch of nettle that is along our property line that I'm not going to pick, just because the likelihood that got sprayed is high. But we have tons of it in other areas of our property. So, and then as far as like dandelion, well, we have dogs, so we aren't eating the dandelion leaves from around here, but stuff that I can harvest at my parents and everything, then we can eat the whole thing. So I just think it's cool. Trying to improve my health as a stressed mom of three. I went through 3 pregnancies, 4 or I've been pregnant 4 times, so 3 full pregnancies, and it takes a huge toll on your body, and I can feel it. Like, I know that my body needs a little help. Yeah, it's been a while, but still, it doesn't mean that my body doesn't need a little help getting back to healthy. And even though I live a healthy lifestyle, doesn't mean that my body's not lacking something. So, and I can feel it, like I said. So, yeah, that's super, super exciting. Another thing, we have our farm stand open, and it's been doing really good. I'm surprised at how many people really are stopping and buying plants. Um, Not so much the broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. I'm surprised those are not going very well, which is it is what it is. It's fine. But the like red tomatoes, all my globe tomatoes, Roma tomato types, those went so fast. And right now I have like 3 standard tomatoes. Well, not they're an heirloom tomato, black tomato, and then just a few grape tomatoes, and that's it. Like I sold a lot, so that's so cool. I'm just super excited, and people were really encouraging and happy to see it. So we've had a lot of fun with that. Um, Also trying to come up with a name for my CSA slash farm stand. Like obviously this is modernly old fashioned, but it doesn't. For one, it's a long name. If I had known what I'd known now, I might not have. I don't know. It's just a long thing. If people ask, "What's your blog name?" Modernly old fashioned. Oh, that's a lot. It's a long thing, and I just want something short and sweet, I think, for the CSA, for the farm stand, for the vegetable side. Not necessarily naming the homestead. Um, so, I have 2 ideas. Oh my goodness, this is so full. Okay. So, if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. I said I want it short and sweet. There's so we don't know if we're ever going to. If we don't know if this is going to be our forever place. So I don't necessarily want to do something that's like really specific to here. If that makes sense. More general. So my 2 ideas are soil and sprouts, or rooted, just rooted. And I thought I like both of them. I like how simple they are, but they're relevant. Soil and sprout. I actually got inspiration from the Bible. Am I going to remember the verse that I got? No, I'm not going to. Let me get her some hay. She kicked it all out. You see? She communicates very well. This is her saying, "Hey, I need something." Oh, how did I get milk all over my leg? I don't even remember doing that. And if you heard the horse, we do have a horse in the stall in here. Our new one, our new mare. We are trying to do some training on her. She's very timid around people. She's super sweet, but she's just timid. She just was not handled very much, and it's unfortunate. And we can't afford to send her for long training so we're gonna try to get her at least comfortable around us before we send her off to training. Anyway, so those are my 2. What did I say? Oh, I was talking about soil and sprout. I got that inspiration from a Bible verse. Like I said, it's something I'm working on is remembering Bible verses, but my memory, I have a hard time with. I really do need to seriously strengthen my memory because it's something I struggle with, and I'm not old enough to struggle with that. Anyway, so that's where that one came from, and then I just happened to see a reel about it was a salon called Rooted, and I just thought, I like that name, Rooted. It's really, I don't know, it's really good. Like I said, I just like the simple and sweet name, simple. And then I will, do some cool graphics. Like I can make pretty cool designs. Like I did a really awesome one for our my husband and father-in-law's deer processing business. I made their logo and stuff like that. So anyway, that's something I am working on, but I am trying to get some ideas and decide. I'm a very indecisive person, so it's up to me. It would be like July, and then I'd be like, okay, I finally have a name. But I know that I need to have a name picked out, especially because I already have the CSA, like I already have CSA customers. Haven't started the CSA yet, or the boxes. Not there yet. This is a hard spring for starting stuff. Definitely learning a lot. It didn't take long. But hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I will have our first box ready for my customers. So yeah, if you have any ideas, what can I give you for inspiration? I live in Wisconsin. So obviously like gardening wise or I don't know, Homestead. Like I don't mind if it's a Homestead name, but that's not really what I'm going for. We just use our last name for our Homestead right now. Anyway, so let me know if you like those name ideas or are they blah. Sometimes I think they're cool, but other people might be like, not that great. And I do appreciate other people's opinion on it. I will not be upset if you do not like those names. But if you do like one, let me know. I feel like you're holding up for me, Apple. You're not giving me everything. She's really cool. She like really, you can probably see it looking enough. She really like gives everything, which isn't always normal. Her udder is amazing. It completely empties. And anyway, let's see what else is going on. Since I've taken a long time milking today, making a lot of butter. I have 3 gallons of cream to make this week or today. And I'm actually culturing my butter now. I set it out and I let the cream sit out for a couple days on the counter and get it like it actually starts getting thick, kind of like sour cream. It's not quite the sour cream stage. And then I whip it. For one, it makes the process go faster. It makes making butter a lot faster. But two, then it ends up with all the good probiotics in there. It gets those from the air, and it tastes better. Like it doesn't smell bad when it's been sitting out. It's if you've ever had raw milk, you know that raw milk doesn't really go bad, or raw milk products. They just change into something else. And but it does have a pretty strong odor. But then when you make it into butter, it's butter. It tastes like butter, but it's just a stronger flavor. It's really good, really really good. Anyway, so I've got 6 half gallons, 3 gallons sitting on my counter. She's been given a lot of cream, and I have 33 or 34 pounds of butter in my freezer now. I want to get up in the 50-pound range before I dry her off. I don't know if that'll be possible, but if I have 6, I might be up to close to 40 by the end of this week. So it might be possible. Get a good run here. Kids also really want to make ice cream, so we'll be doing that tonight. But then I have a lot of butter stored up for her dry off period. They'd be like, oh my gosh, you go through 50 pounds of butter in 2 months? Well, no. No. But after she has the calf, there's quite a long period that I don't get as much cream from her because she's giving it to the calf. So I have to save enough butter for dry off period and then some. And last time it was 50 pounds. Maybe it was more like 40. Again, memory, not there. Anyway, and it was just about right. So I'm hoping to get around 50 pounds frozen. And yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome because once you have real milk, anything, raw milk, anything, it's hard to go back. We are already dreading um, dry off. We are totally dreading it because we love our milk. And it is so hard to go back to regular store-bought milk. Um, we have found Organic Valley whole milk. Organic Valley organic whole milk is the closest that we can find to that tastes like fur milk. Um, yes, it's pasteurized, homogenized, all that. But it is the closest. Other milk taste, it like leaves a metallic taste in our mouth after having raw milk. It's just weird. Anyway, I don't have to worry about that. I still got a couple months of milk. So that's that. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. And sorry about last week that I did not, I don't think I ever even said I didn't have a video out last week. I was just trying to figure out the sound issue, and honestly I don't even remember, but I remember it was why. I don't remember why, but I remember it was a really busy Monday last week, and I just couldn't get it done. You know, something just had to give, and unfortunately this is it. And anyways, like I said, I hope the sound thing is fixed. I will do my best to edit it if there is some dips, and I'll try my best to get more videos out. So, yeah, thank you for coming back every week, and again, give me your comments and your opinions on a CSA farm stand type name for our place. So, thank you, and you have an excellent, wonderful, perfect week. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.